Welcome to the channel. This is Unbounded Play. We are going to be talking about Jack Skellington coming to the valley. That's why I'm standing here in front of the mansion that is decorated for kind of Christmassy Halloween, and introducing Jack Skellington. Now, you need to collect these dolls as you go through the valley. When we first did when the Rift in Time was updated, I started finding all these dolls and I had no idea what to do with them. So I've just kind of held on to them until I realized that once you have 4 of them, a tree will show up in the Forgotten Lands and you can go ahead and introduce Jack Skellington. Now this is free. This is part of the free update. And you can, it isn't part of the paid update with a Rift in Time. So this is a free update. If you already had Dreamlight Valley before the update in, I think it was December 6th-ish time frame, beginning of December 2023. So let's go ahead and it looks like Eric is bothering me over here on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, I find him kind of creepy. But anyway, let's go ahead and introduce Jack Skellington to the game. All right, so once you find the 4 dolls, then the tree is going to show up in the Forgotten Lands. And it's kind of random as to where it shows up. Mine happened to show up right in front of my haunted mansion, which I found kind of odd. I mean, it was like right there at the entrance. I don't know if anybody else also had that luck. I'm going to go ahead and change the time of day on my game so it's a little brighter so we can see a little bit more of the detail of the Jack's tree. You know, the tree that's in the movie that Jack kind of crawls through to kind of make his way to Christmastown. So here you go. You can see the tree and you can see the markings on the tree. It has the big pumpkin on the front, the pumpkin head for Jack Skellington. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of the dolls. These are the 4 dolls that are in there, the mid-size stacking dolls and Matryoshka. I think it's called Matryoshka dolls. They're the stacking inside each doll. And every time you put a doll in there, it changes the color or an image on the tree. So the orange has been getting brighter. We're going to put the last one, transfer that over. It automatically is going to welcome Jack Skellington. It automatically opens up the door. You can kind of see the pumpkin door has popped open. And Jack, there we go. Here he is. Welcome, Jack. We are so excited to have you in the valley. It's very exciting for you to be here. And we're going to take a picture of him. But you know what? He is so tall. And I can't change my location to get some distance from him. So I think we're going to have to cut his head off in the photo just so we can progress a little bit. But very exciting to have Jack in the game. I couldn't get him all in the picture. He's such a very tall character. All right, so let's see what Jack has to say and how we can progress in the game with him. Okay, I did find it really difficult to get to talk to you. Hey, are you Jack Skellington? I can't believe that you're here. I know all about you in Halloween Town. Why, that's wonderful. I remember my time here fondly. Are you the one who called me back here? Yep, sure am. Well, thank you for the call. Well, you're most welcome. I'm extremely happy to be back. Dreamlight Valley is always in need of the kind of fright only I can supply. Happy to have you back. What a lovely welcome. I felt the reverberation of magic when the valley began to be inhabited again. But I got trapped in the holiday travel path when I attempted to return. Oh, no worries, Jack. How strange. Maybe the holiday magic had some unexpected interactions with Dreamlight magic. Regardless, I'm happy to have you back in the village. Marvelous. Well now, there's work to be done. First off, could you help me get settled? Of course. And I think that's what you mean by a good place for you to live with your new house. So it looks like we're going to have to, Donald's stuck in the picture. go ahead and let's take a look at, oh, it must be it's part of Merlin's village. Oh, who's knocking? Who comes knocking is the, something comes a knocking. So it's part of Merlin's quest that brings in Jack. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to put his house in there. Yes, it's Merlin, and let's go ahead up to the Forgotten Lands and we can adjust that. All right, so we're up in the Forgotten Lands. We're going to go ahead and place Jack Skellington's house. And I think I have a place for it. I think I'm going to stick it next to my little mushroom house over here in the corner. I may end up changing this tree later on, but I at least want to kind of introduce Jack into the game. And we'll go ahead and place it over in this spot. Okay. So, am I there? Yeah, let's go over and look at the house. I got a lot of pumpkins to plant. Just double checking the knocking at the door. Use Scrooge McDuck's sign to go ahead and pay for his house. Of course we got to pay for it. Scrooge McDuck does not miss out on an opportunity for a little coin in his pocket. All right, let's see how much it's going to be. He's setting up another house in the valley. I'm sure that Jack Skellington will be mighty pleased. Yes, I'm hoping that he will. So let's see how much it's going to be. 5,000 coin. I can do that. There we go. We've got his house going up. Jack is standing there patiently waiting. Ooh, awesome. And it's not very big, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and it fits perfectly in this corner. So let's see if I can... I had a really hard time trying to talk to Jack. Oh, Lisa, this house is perfect. Oh, I'm so glad he likes it. You like it? Of course. I can already feel the ideas brewing in my skull. But I wonder... Oh... If I was able to get here from the holiday travel path, does that mean that the holiday magic and the magic here are connected? Probably. How wonderful. Now, I'll just get settled in before I venture out to take in the wonders of the valley. I'm here if you need anything, Jack. So we've completed Something Comes a Knocking. That was under Merlin as far as one of our quests. And Jack is going to venture around. Well, we've got Jack up to level 2, and it looks like we're getting, is that a cat statue? I think it's a cat statue. Number 2. But you can see if we get all the way to number 10, we're going to have a Christmas outfit for Jack. So I'm super excited about getting that at the very end after we get him to level 10. I'm going to go ahead and make him a time bender. That way I don't have to create anything to do the time bending. And yes, it's a howling cat statue is the first choice when you get Jack to level 2. And oh, marvelous to see you again. Likewise, your arrival is quite fortuitous. I have something I'd like to discuss with you. First, I must say that the house you've set up for me is absolutely splendid. But I recently went out to stretch my bones, see some of the villagers, and investigate the valley. Sure, makes sense. Only in a figurative sense. Now, I've come to realize that it's been some time since I've been here last, and I fear I may have made a few mistakes. Oh, goodness. What did you do? It seems perhaps my curiosity got the better of me, but I'm certain if you would introduce me around, all would be well. Sure, let's see Olaf. He's a great villager. He is, he is very welcoming. So let's go ahead and find where Olaf is, and we'll have a chat. All right, so we found Olaf, and he is bouncing up the stairs. So cute. I love the way he runs.
Hi, Olaf here. I'd love to talk to you.
Olaf, I'd like to introduce you to someone. Have you met Jack Skellington? We've met. That's great. I have a trivia fact about the word great, but never mind. You don't want to share a fun fact? Olaf, what's wrong? It was earlier today. Remy bought me some incredible chocolate ice cream that I wanted to give to Anna as a surprise for her Best Friends Forever Day, which I invented this morning, and then something disturbing happened. I may not be mature yet, but I think that someone mature would be able to know. Mr. Skellington kept saying, "What's this?" and poking the ice cream with his bony finger. Oh. I think he's just curious. Oh, but Lisa, I'm curious about a lot of things too. And I try not to let my curiosity ruin other people's first ever Best Friends Forever Day ice cream surprise. Don't worry, Olaf. I'll make a fresh batch of chocolate ice cream. And I'll have a word with Jack about barging into people's houses like that. Oh, thank you. Oh, have the recipe. Oh, great. We got the chocolate ice cream recipe. And Lisa, yes? I could never keep a fun piece of trivia from you. Did you know that before it was a synonym for excellent, great, first meant large? Thank you. I appreciate that, Olaf. I'll get right into making some ice cream as you have a Best Friend Forever Day surprise for Anna.
This makes me so happy.
Oh my goodness. Jack is poking his fingers in people's foods. That's not good. All right, so here is your ice cream, Olaf. Olaf, I'm back. Here's some new chocolate ice cream made with love just for you, for Anna. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Anna's going to love it. Now that's the Olaf, I know. I'm confused. Is there another Olaf? Does he like warm hugs too? No. You're the only Olaf. I'm just glad you're not upset anymore. Me too. Being upset isn't fun. I know, I don't like it at all. I was trying to tell myself that I was happy, but frustration is such a pointy emotion that, like icicles. Well, I'm happy that you don't need to repress any negative emotions anymore. Thank you for saving Best Friends Forever Day, Lisa. You're welcome. And don't worry about, I'll talk to Jack about touching people's food. That's probably wise. Bye, Olaf. Oh, Jack, we need to talk. Olaf was really upset after you did that to his ice cream. Ice cream? Oh, is that what that's called? Yes, it's not cool to mess with. I wonder, is it related at all to the snow that I found in the Christmas town? Such a fascinating mix of chocolate and winter magic. Let's not get distracted here. You need to ask people before doing something like that. Olaf is such a sweetie. He totally would have given you a taste if you just asked nicely. You say he's sweet? He's, like, also made of snow? Let me stop you right there. Tampering with food, any food, is pretty rude, and putting your finger in it is just unsanitary. Oh, I see. I understand. My apologies. I was just so fascinated. I couldn't help myself. It's okay. I know you didn't mean any harm. Who would you like to meet next? Maybe someone with whom I would see more eye to eye. Someone who appreciates the power of fright. Someone who finds joy in shadows. Oh, I know just who you'd see. I'll introduce you to Ursula.
You're welcome. Yoo-hoo! How about a little chat? Huh.
Ugh, no, not him again. This is Jack Skellington. I guess you two have already met? Unfortunately. Oh, and how did that go? Well, he barged into my house earlier today. At first, I thought he was looking to make a deal.
No.
But he went straight to my potions, grabbed several, and started mixing them together. Oh my. So sorry about that. I wish that didn't surprise me. Oh, you know about his tendency for rudeness? That menace kept asking where I kept my frog's breath. Then he mixed Crokin's ink with steam vent salt. I'm just glad I had some essence of moonlight kelp handy to stop my whole house from going up in smoke. Oh no, I'm so sorry about that.
No.
Well, next time he can ask and offer something in exchange, or I'll turn him into a skinny stalk of seaweed for my garden. I want to make this right. What potions are missing? Lisa, angelfish, though you have done have lots of magic. The kind of potions I make are far beyond you. Still, you can fetch some ingredients as long as that nuisance is properly reprimanded. Oh, trust me, I'll talk to him about it. What do you need? Bring me gooseberry, red naturium flowers, white passion lilies, and amethyst. All right, I'm all in. I'll have that to you shortly. Oh my God, Jack is wreaking havoc, and not really even on purpose. Okay, let's find Ursula and give her her items. So I got the gooseberries, the flowers, and the amethyst. Here you go, Ursula. I'm so sorry. I hope Jack didn't mess things too far up. I'm back with your potion ingredients. Why, thank you, Angelfish. I hope you'll be a good influence on that Jack Skellington in the future. Speaking of Jack, where did he ride off to? Well, we were discussing royalty and that good-for-nothing. He mentioned that he was also royalty, the king of pumpkins of something, and said something about Goody Two-Shoes' fairy godmother in her pumpkin house, and he seemed quite interested. That can't be good. I must admit, I'm rather curious. Be a dear and let me know if he gets turned into a mouse. Yeah, gotta run. That's right, check on Jack before he instigates another calamity. Yeah, this is he's keeping me busy coming to the valley. Well, that is our first introduction of Jack in the valley. He is delightful, yet he is really causing a stir in the valley with investigating out of his curiosity, just like a child, and poking and looking and mixing things. So I hope you guys are enjoying Jack being in the valley. We'll continue with more of his adventures in the next video. Thank you for coming to the channel today. If you aren't subscribed already, please consider subscribing as well as hitting the like button if you like the video. Thank you and have a great adventure in Dreamlight Valley.